Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Platinator's channel. I know it's been a while since I've posted this, but this game, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion, is one of my favorite games ever. I even have the original PSP. See here, I have the original PSP for this game, a limited edition. It's already a bit banged, but I was young back then, still had hair. Anyway, this is the prequel to Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if it's gonna have the same aspects of Final Fantasy VII Remake or it's this 100% remake of the original game, and it doesn't change any story beat. Despite the fact there is at least one part that I know they changed something because they added Genesis in. There is a bunch of trophies, and sorry because I don't have internet at this moment, so I can't show you my trophies. I already got some trophies because I should show it to my friends. About 4 trophies, but there is about 51 trophies. One of them being the platinum, so 50 trophies to collect. Estimate difficulty is 5.5 out of 10, so not the hardest. There are some hard trophies, but there is a lot of ways to overpower your character. Every trophy is missable because they didn't add chapter select. So there's only one thing to do. I'm gonna have fun with this game again. I'm gonna get nostalgic about when I was younger. So there's only one thing to do, and here we go. First of all, I know, no sound, but that's a choice. I screwed up the editing. Come and get it. First trophy when you defeat your first enemy. Easy. Story related as I consider it. When you use the MW4 the first time, I'm using the Octoslash, and I get trophy. And look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. When you finish the prologue, you also get a trophy. Embrace your dreams. You'll hear that a lot. Hero of Yutai War. That's when you kill all the enemies inside of the fort in Yutai. Then you get another story related when you finish chapter 1. Easy stuff so far. Easy stuff so far. Then now what you have on chapter 2 is you have this objective where you have to defeat these 10 shells in a row. And the first 9 are easy, but then the 10th one, the camera angle changes. And that, it breaks your concentration, as you just saw. And I screwed up once or twice there. I had to reload and redo everything. And we get Slicing Soldier. Then when you finish chapter 2, we're 2, right? Yeah. Finish chapter 2, we're not monsters, story related. This one, when you start chapter 3, you go to the training room and you do 5 missions for Hojo and you get first rate soldier. To Master Mako Stone Miner, basically you save the materia section by doing some missions. When you fuse your first materials, you get God Material Fusion, whatever. You got it. I didn't read it on time, but you get that one. So I consider that story related. Angel's Dream of One Thing, story related. When you finish chapter 3, when you finish 25% of the side missions, you get a trophy as well. Godlike, that's when you get all the 20 materials on the ground in less than 15 seconds. I do it in 13. Yeah, I do it in 13. It's less than 15 seconds. So yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one actually. You need this to get points with Aerith, which I end up screwing. The You're a Good Match trophy, and I'm gonna get it later because I didn't get enough points here. I thought I had enough points because I did this run several times, but the secret is doing this one several times. But yeah, basically there you go. You have to put 29 drops. This splash is 10, trip, that's 3. And you'll see here that I am counting, like I pause to count to make sure like I'm with my finger like splash 10, rip, 13. I'm just counting like I'm in math class when I'm a kid. Basically that was what I was doing. I was counting like that because I wanted to get a trophy, and it should pop right now. I guess we're just gonna wait a little bit. I'm not listening as well. I'm gonna tell you the reason, to be honest. My first 3 or 4 trophies, I had my friends here and we were making noise and it didn't, it was on the taping, and when I taped everything I thought only that part was off, but the full clip was off. But you'll listen later or at least in the second half of the trophies. Yeah, I'm listening to conversation. I enjoyed every single moment of this game, at least at the start. At the end, I was tired, and I get the Master Blender trophy. This one, when you get, you have to guess a number of children that you pass, and if you don't have a good affinity with Arif, you'll have a hard time. If you have a good affinity, it will give you tips. And I had that luck, and I got it on the first try. Bingo, we got another trophy. It's side quest stuff, you know. That's not. It's not mandatory. Cell Raider. Basically, this one there's free. Where I'm doing this one, there are free trophies, and I was trying to do the game without looking. At least the first half, the story mode without looking at help because I wanted to enjoy the game. And I knew this one was in, but I totally forgot about the other two that you will see later, and they're very, very easy to do. This one, you release monsters. You have a timer that it's not showing because it's behind. You see, it's showing there now. You have a timer. You have to defeat 6 of these while doing steal to steal the keys, or if you kill them, you just lose the keys. So it's very important to use steal. You use steal on them, and then you get the 6 keys, and you start opening the jail cells. If you play the original Final Fantasy, you know what these cells are. This is where Cloud and the others were captured when inside the Shinra building. I don't remember. Were they on the remake? I actually don't remember that, to be honest. I don't remember. But yeah, then you go back on the 3 minutes, and then they talk a little bit, and there you go. We're gonna get the trophy any moment now. You see, Cell Raider. When you finish chapter, which one is this chapter? I'm already lost on chapters. I'm gonna say 4. Yeah, when you finish chapter 4, where did everyone go? Story related trophy, easy to get. This one here, it's when you capture all the Wutai that have infiltrated Midgar, and it's also important for another trophy. I had to redo these things several times. When you go, you can watch this video like normal because I sped up a little bit, but this is what you have to do to get inside Master Infiltrator. That's the name of the trophy. You have to infiltrate Genesis base without getting caught, and this is exactly what you need to do. It's not that hard. I'm catching all the chests because, well, you know, it's important. And yeah, we're gonna get the master. Like, I thought, like, if you have a guide, all the trophies are actually very nice to do. Story related when you finish the 5th chapter. The only hard boss is the Minerva. I had a hell of a time with Minerva. This one is Unmovable Object. That's the name. Basically, when you go to Junon, you have to defeat 30 enemies without going inside. You know, where you see that gray door, there's people in there. You have to protect them. You have to defeat 30 enemies, and you get the trophy. But like I was saying, if you want to do the trophies in one go, I really suggest that you get that you guys get the walkthrough. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it later, but I'm gonna say it now again. I'm gonna leave one in the bottom, and you follow that, and yeah, immovable object. That's it. Then you finish. You get another story-related trophy, finishing chapter 6. What's the name of it? Did Genesis really die? Did they? Well, we'll find out. This one is a side mission one. Basically, you have to defeat several soldiers from doing squats, and it's important so you can get items to make free cards for flower cards for Arif. It's really important to do this one, and it's much easier to do these ones than this type of exercise in the remake. It was hard to do those. You had to get the champion belt. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. It was really hard to do at the Walmart area. So, but yeah, we did it. We did it. Chivas squad champion. This one, after some stuff happened, you have to make this woman come to her senses, and you get fan club savior, and you make another club unite with a different club, a rich club, and that's it. This is a story-related trophy. When you finish chapter 7, I may abandon Shira. I'm not gonna say who said that. No trophies on chapter 8 in this case. So we're gonna get another story-related trophy. It will come visit. Yeah, that's the one. Then on chapter 8, you do need to do the wonders to find out all the wonders, and you get the seventh wonder on chapter 9, and then you get the trophy 7 wonder specialist. This is a fun mini game that you do that you have to snipe. The secret for this one, it's basically you need to power up the sniper rifle, Zack the sniper. What you do is you fight the normal monsters, you upgrade the weapon, and then you kill them. And we get chapter 9. We can be all heroes. This is story related. You have to defeat 5 monsters to open the cage, and yeah, that's basically it. Before I finished the story game, I did this. I did some side quest stuff, and this one's not popping, but it was the maximum damage, 9,999, whatever, maximum damage. This is when I get the Cat War DMW. That's the one. This one here, when I finished 75%, I wasn't doing this at home, so the trophy wasn't popping. This is but when I get the shop. You're gonna start seeing like this because I changed the design. When you get all the shops, when you finish chapter 10, it didn't pop because I was finishing the game. It didn't pop, so I just have the image a few seconds and the trophy for hard mode. Now let's go to some points of view that I have, and we'll go for the rest of the trophies. There you go, Soldier of Legend. And we are finished with Crisis Core. I'm okay now, but the ending of the game always gets to me. I think Crisis Core is a perfect game. I think Crisis Core is really a perfect game. I could say what the ending is, but I know there's a very new generation that is starting this game again, so I'm not gonna spoil the ending. Especially for my mod Lee, she never played this, and I'm gonna borrow this game after I platinum it, which is almost done. We actually need 8 trophies if you look at it. I'll have to go the story again because I missed some trophies. I'll have to follow a guide, but we got it. So basically, we started on the 22nd of December. That's when we got the first trophy. Actually, I had a party that day. We exchanged gifts. It was really nice. There was a lot of FIFA in the middle, so I didn't finish that early. And again, I'm working now. Despite the fact I did find a way I can manage both things. But yes, we got a lot of story trophies. So you have the 10 trophies here. Then some will be automatic, like formatory fusion. It's something that's not story related, but you'll end up doing it. Yeah, won a battle. You're gonna get a lot of trophies that are automatic. The ones that you'll have to search for is like this missions, shop completionist, which is related to this one. I have to do the male one, the Genji, which is a bit hard because you need to get all the DMWs. This is, this one is a Hero of the Utah War. It's you have to kill all the enemies. I already talked about this anyway. So, but after I finish the game, which will be here, we can see here, I finished the game on the 10th, okay, the 10th of January. And then I got some trophies the next day. For example, this opened at the same time. This I did the next day. By the time that I'm actually filming this, I defeated Minerva. And I got, as you can see, I got 8 trophies that are story related. Not sorry, missables that I'll have to go through the story again. But it's going to be very fast because I'll need to see I don't need to see the clips. I'm going to follow a guide because I need to follow a guide to do everything. And yeah, I'll be right back with more trophies, I guess. Okay, the rest of the trophies are clean up. We got the DMW Master, where you have 100% of the DMW with summons and characters. Very, very, very grindy. But you get the Genji armor, which is important. This one is, you get the last set of the Genji armor as well. It's the gloves, I think. But we get the shield, the Genji shield. We get that one. Then when I defeated Minerva, the worst, I had like almost 20 tries or more than 20, I don't know. But Divine Rule broken. The trophy is not showing up. I have to lower that a little bit, I guess. But yeah, and this was me just typing stuff. Then when I defeated Minerva, I just went to get trophy mission completionist where we did 300 missions. This is another that I had to clean up. That's a trophy. This I started the game again and I had to get all the Menorah treasures. I have to fix this because I need to lower that. That's the trophy that I mentioned before that I didn't get enough infection with Arif, but now I got good match for Arif. That's the trophy that's not showing. These are the two trophies that I didn't get when I did the Soul Raider. Basically, you have to go in that chamber and answer 3 questions, and you get the trophy. Right questions, of course. This you'll have to get 100% SP, and you get a perfect precise restoration, which is very, very easy to get. This one, Fan Club Aficionado, is when you join all the clubs. I got almost all of them except mine, like the one from Zach. Midgard full of flowers. That's when we get all the cards for Arif. So it's a very nice one. Then we'll go to a next one. A Waterfall Chaser. On chapter 9, you have to do something. Again, watch the guides and it's going to help you. And we're almost getting to the end. We're going to get the mail completionist, where we get a mail from all the characters. And it's going to pop the last one right now, right over here. Come on. There you go. My living legacy. Now we're going to do some of my thoughts and finish the video. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next part. And it's done. It is done. We got the platinum. Like I said, well, on the part that I was looking at after we finished the game, basically I finished the game in the same day. I'll show you. This is the best one. So I took like almost 4 hours to redo the game again, follow a guide to see all the emails, which was the biggest issue, and yeah, that was basically it. It was the emails was the biggest issue. That's why it took a little bit longer, because also I had to do the Arif, the cards, Midgard full of flowers trophy. My thoughts about the game. It's Final Fantasy, man. I remember as a kid playing Final Fantasy VII, and I don't know why Zack was always like that mysterious character. Who was he? How did he help Cloud? Basically, I want to know more about Zack itself than Cloud or any of the other characters, because Zack was the mysterious guy. And I remember when they did the PSP version, which I should have it here. Yeah, it's here. It's here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but see, I got the PSP version of this game because I like it. I like this game so much. I played it, and the crime is it's gone, so it's been a long time. But I had it booted the PSP, cracked PSP, and I played this game on the Japanese version. That's how much I wanted to know about that. Then I played with the English version, and I liked it so much. And I came across this PSP, and I had to get it. That's how much I love this game. This game is perfect for me. There is no wrongs. The ending breaks my heart every time. I really don't like the fact that he dies, but well, when you come into the game, you know how it's going to be. It's going to be sad. I was hoping, honestly, that they were going to change the ending to match with the Final Fantasy VII remake. I was hoping they were going to do that, but it was the same ending. This game is a fun romp to play. For me, it doesn't get old, but like I said, I love this game. This game is a fun romp to play. I like the combat system. Like the animations. The upgrade that they did is perfect. Of course, it always gets better. This is not the same graphic quality as Final Fantasy VII Remake, for example, but it was much better. It's really funny that the game graphics look better than the full motion videos, which at the time they were crazy good. This it's not a hard game to plat. I'll be honest. The hardest one would be this one that I put it here on purpose. This one is really hard to get. That's the hardest trophy. Because all others, what you can do is, and if I remember, I'm going to put a guide below. You follow the guide, you follow the guide almost until the end. Before you finish the game, you'll have to do the Minerva, which I suggest that you do in normal. Even I had to do it normal. I did the full game on hard, except the Minerva fight, because it was that hard. The Minerva fight is going to be very, very hard because you can be at max level. It's going to be a problem because Minerva does max damage. You'll have to come up with tactics, you'll have to come up with strats, you'll have to come up with everything. In my case, I had at least 20 tries to get Minerva down because you'll find out that you, for example, if you have a good level, I was level 70, you can block the ice attack and the thunder attack. All other attacks are a bit hard when you reach the let's say the last 25% of health. Her attack patterns change, and she starts to do like 2 attacks in a row, which caught me off guard many times. My best tactic, besides the level and the gear, which will be the Genji gear, you'll have to use mostly the Genji gear and the Zygric or whatever, Zyrich, that gives you whatever. You'll see on the guide that I'm going to leave below. There's going to be something there. But the best, besides the best gear and best magic, what I can suggest is that you should always have a DMV ready, especially on the last 25%, because when she's gonna do a second attack in a row, if it's the flash slash, you won't be able to put a Phoenix stun on you. You won't. It's impossible. You won't be able to escape. You won't be able to do a lot of things. So you don't risk it. You just activate the DMV. Can be a summon or a normal one. You just activate it, so you can have the room to breathe and do the and do the thing, the Phoenix stun. But anyway, this outro is going way too long, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you like the changes, because I tried to do the first half. I was doing more old school way, and then I found out the way. I searched that the PlayStation can save like 15 seconds or more of a trophy. And yeah, the second half I tried to do that because, well, I've been playing where I shouldn't be playing, and that makes me lose. That would make me lose trophies because I wasn't taping. But because now I can do this, I can play where I'm not supposed to, and get trophies, and then I'll just take them. So anyway, guys, that's my comeback video. Prize score reunion falls to the Platinator. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Please leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon, share if you want. This is like a video a week. Please share if you want to. It would be very, very nice. And sub button up here. There should be my latest video, which has a month or 2-3 months probably. And my probably my Fubu87 channel, where I play FIFA. Well, I'm not playing at the moment, but I put FIFA content, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.